everything I do, I try to look at the glass half full instead of half empty. You know, you cannot have good without bad. It's just, it's the yin and the yang. So for me, you know, it's about the batting average. You know what I mean? If you're looking at your life and you've had a very positive run and you've affected people that you've touched in a positive way, then you're a winner. It's either winning or losing. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between. You know, you either are going to win or you're going to lose. And sometimes your losses help you get bigger wins. You know, so for me, I look at the average of my life, and I've been batting pretty good because I came from nothing and I have achieved a level of success that was unimaginable as a young kid in Jamaica. But along the way, I could also see every single person that is associated with me and how that has been positive in their lives, how they have started their lives, sent their families to school, created a life for themselves, created wealth for themselves based on their association with me and these wonderful songs that I've written. You know what I mean? So, when we go on tour, we might go on tour and be selfish enough, but I just did a tour and we had 150 people on the tour. They're
Wow.
riggers, they're people who are setting the stage, they're people who are doing concessions, they're people selling shirts. Those are 150 school fees, mortgages, rent, water bill, car payments based on these songs that I've written and what I go out there and do. So you have to look at it like that. So I look at the glass half full because even if I'm having a bad day or I'm having a bad week, I have to look at it and says, wow, but I've been having a lot of good from before.
Yeah.
And you just keep positive and say, oh, how can I now change that bad into something positive and something good? You know what I mean? And it takes effort. Everyone out there, if you're trying to achieve this, it does take effort. You're not going to just sit home and make something happen. You know what I mean? You have to go out there and make it happen. Like they say, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be out there meeting people, greeting people, trying to change people's life, grabbing energy. Bruce's energy is an energy. My energy is a different energy. We come together, we create something even bigger. It's the same thing I say with Sting or with anybody that I've collaborated with. You know what I mean? It's trying to get something bigger out of it. And so that is how I do it. And I would urge anybody who's doing it to look at the glass half full instead of half empty.
Great advice. And Bruce, what your advice?
Uh, I'm going to give you a story. Last time when I was doing a live with Shaggy, I told him how I was excited to do a song with him, to make a sound like this with him, and I told him how like it was just like a dream, and then he told me no, it was not on live. It was a call we made. We made.
Call. Yeah.
It was, and he told us the story of his and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I can feel what you're feeling. The same way I was feeling when Michael Jackson called me.
Yeah.
Now
we need to know that story. But go on, sorry.
Nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible. And for me, seeing Shaggy here with me on Instagram, it's like a dream coming true, because I've been his fan since I don't really even remember when for the first time when I had Shaggy, but I know he's a talented guy, he's famous, and he's a coolest person I've ever met. And
God bless.
Shaggy, in front of these old people, I'm like, thank you so much for allowing to at least share with me your talent, and thank God for allowing me to live in these times where I can meet people like you. I have a lot to learn from you, and I think you're opening some doors for my career, and this is going to happen. Like you people who are here, you know what is going to happen right now, And where I from, there is people who can criticize.
Yeah.
And they're here.
You need them though.
Yeah. Of course we need
The
them.
motivation.
Yeah. And they are seeing this happening. They are seeing this happening, which means the boy who started his career from Kanombe, that where I was born from, now he's doing a big record with Shaggy himself.
Well, thank you.
Dreams do come true. Dreams do come true. And it's so awesome to see you guys together and, you know, to have this moment live in front of all these viewers, 1,500 people right now. Shaggy, I kind of need to hear this Michael Jackson story really quickly before I let you guys go. Sorry. And sorry, Brian. I know I'm letting them go right now.
No, we played, you can see it on YouTube. If you type in Shaggy and Michael Jackson on YouTube, you'll see the 30th anniversary concert that Michael invited me. You know, a lot of us was on there, myself, Britney Spears, Usher, you know, Whitney Houston, tons of us was there. But Michael really loved, it wasn't me. And if you watch the video, you see him saying that this is my favorite song. And in having a conversation with him, you know, I couldn't get a word in because he wanted to know so much about me and everything, you know, and he was so knowledgeable about not just me, but my career and where I was at the time and my album. So you could tell he didn't just listen to single, he listened to the album. He wanted to know where a particular song like Keeping It Real was done or where this song was done. And it was just mind blowing to say that, wow, this guy actually knew my name. You know, but he didn't just know your name, he knew everything. So at that point, me being at the top of my game at that point and was the best-selling record of that year, he somehow looked at me as some sort of a competition in some sense, where I got to study this new thing. And I do the same thing. Anybody that's new coming out right now, I'm buying their stuff and I'm studying them. I'm seeing what is it that they have that is capturing an audience right now and how I could actually feed off that. You know, and he was just doing, he was a true artist. He's just a true artist, you know, and that was the whole situation with him. It was funny standing on stage singing We're Out of the World and he's standing right beside me. I was like, wow, this is crazy right now. So sometimes you have these moments, you know.
Those surreal moments.
There are a lot
that's
of
amazing.
them. You know, another big one was we did in Sun City in South Africa, we did the Cora Awards. And in Africa, and I was placed right beside Nelson Mandela in 1996. I was beside Madiba and spoke with him and I held his hand, had a great conversation with him and his lovely wife. And that was another moment that probably the only moment that I've had in my life where I felt like I was in the room with someone that was holy. Wow. It felt like I was with someone holy. And I've met the Pope. I didn't have that feeling with the Pope, you know. And I've met the Queen. And I didn't have that feeling with the Queen. You know what I mean? But with Nelson Mandela, I felt like I was at the table with someone divine. Yeah.
Wow. You gotta write your memoir.
So there are many of those.
Shaggy.
There are many of those.
Yeah. Wow. I thank you so much, guys, for sharing these amazing stories and being so open and authentic about everything. And we love the track. So thank you for making this amazing music and continuing to do so. And guys, if you haven't heard it, when she's around, go check it out now. But they do have another interview to get to right now, so I'm going to let you go. But that was so much fun. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Shaggy. And best of luck with everything. We're going to be watching, of course.
Much love.
Thank you so much.
All right, Bruce, take it easy, bro.
And thank you guys for watching as well. Take care, everyone. Bye.